So, good day everyone. I am Diana Rose Ugsid from Bachelor of Science in Criminology Department. Today I'm gonna be discussing the parole and executive clemency. So first, let us define what is parole. Parole is the conditional release of a prisoners from correctional institution after serving the minimum period of prison sentence. So ito ay yung pagpapalaya ng isang prison matapos niyang ma-serve ang minimum ng kanyang sentensya sa kulungan. Ngunit papalayain lamang siya under certain conditions. Next is who may grant parole. So sino ang nagagrant ng parole sa mga nagpa-file nito? So obviously the BPP or the Board of Pardons and Parole, an agency under the office of the Secretary of Justice. So, sila yung nagagrant ng parole. So who cannot be granted parole? Generally, those prisoners who sentenced to a term of imprisonment of 1 year or less than 1 year, and also those persons sentenced without a minimum term of imprisonment. So para sa dagdag kaalaman, when we say parole, we always bear on our mind the Act number 4103 or the Indeterminate Sentence Law. This indeterminate sentence law ay ito yung hindi sakto o mayroong minimum at maximum sentence depende sa dami ng mitigating or aggravating circumstances. Halimbawa, si Jose ay hinatulan ng mayroong minimum na 6 na taon at maximum na 12 years. Ang tawag doon ay indeterminate sentence. Next is, what is executive clemency? So una, let us define what is this executive. So ang executive or ehekutibo ito ay isa sa mga sangay ng gobyerno. Alam nyo bang may 3 sangay ang gobyerno? Ito ay ang legislative or ang tagapagbatas, ang judiciary or ang tagapaghukom. And next is the executive or represented by the president o chief executive. At ano naman itong clemency? So clemency, ito ay ang nangangahulugang kapatawaran. So in general term or for short, executive clemency, ito ay ang kapatawarang binibigay ng Pangulo. So let us define what is executive clemency. It refers to the commutation of sentence, condition pardon, and absolute pardon may be granted by the President upon recommendation of the board. So what is this commutation of sentence? It is the reduction of a period of a person's sentence. So yung reduction meaning kuhaan. So what is this conditional pardon? It is the conditional exemption of a guilty offender for the punishment imposed by the court. And next is, what is absolute pardon? So ano ba tong absolute pardon? It is the total extinction of the criminal liability of the individual to whom it is granted without any condition or whatsoever, resulting to the full restoration of his civil rights. And then, who may file a petition for conditional pardon? A prisoner who has served at least 1/2 of the maximum of the original indeterminate and or definite prison term. Who may grant commutation of sentence and pardon? So, obviously, the President of the Philippines. So, who may file a petition for commutation of sentence? So, the board. The board may review the petition of a prisoner from commutation of sentence if the following minimum requirements are met: at least 1/3 of the definite or aggregate prison terms. And another one is who may file a petition for commutation of sentence: at least 1/2 of the minimum of indeterminate or aggregate minimum of indeterminate prison terms. And lastly, is a prisoner who is released on parole or conditional pardon with parole condition placed under supervision? The answer is yes. The prisoner is placed under the supervision of a probation and parole officer. So that's all. Thank you.